Willie Cambridge and Henrietta Cambridge are two mixed-race children known to have perished in the Holocaust. Unlike Gert Schramm, who was sent to Buchenwald for being mixed race, these two children were sent to Sobibor as Jews. They were born to Judith Bamberg, a Dutch Jew, and Zacharias Cambridge, an immigrant from Suriname. The pair met in Antwerp. Zacharias had emigrated from his home country to study in Tilburg at age 25. The pair married in 1933. Willie came along that same year, followed by Henrietta 2 years later. Zacharias and Judith were divorced by 1941, and evidence states that they had not lived together for several years by then. Judith and the children moved to Amsterdam, her hometown. By then, the Nazis had invaded the Netherlands, and all three of them were registered as Jews. The children had to wear the yellow star in public. Judith remarried a man named Isaac Baumann. In 1942, they had a daughter named Hester. That same year, Isaac was arrested for refusing to wear the Jewish star. He perished in a small concentration camp in Austria in 1943. On May 26, 1943, Judith, Willie, and Henrietta were rounded up and taken to the Westerbork transit camp in the Netherlands. Judith passed the 1-year-old Hester to a neighbor via their balcony during the raid. Miraculously, she survived the war. The neighbor passed Hester to the resistance, who gave her to an orphanage. She was then moved to another city in the country, but would be an orphan by the end of the war. On July 6, 1943, Judith and her children were deported to Sobibor, one of the 6 death camps. They arrived July 9th and were gassed upon arrival. Henrietta was 7, and her older brother Willie was 10 when they were murdered. Judith was 34. Zacharias, a merchant, survived the war and continued living in Antwerp, where he remarried in 1946. He died there in 1951 at the age of 50,